in bondage, and you tell them the story. So our children are going to grow up knowing everything, man. Just like a bunch of little Yahweh Shahs, man. By the time they're 12, they're gonna have it all up here.
They're gonna be savage.
They're gonna be able to walk through the cities of the slaves and of the nations, you know, running like little Gokus and shit, you know, stopping in their tracks, sliding on the dirt, coming like, what the fuck you doing? Put that pig down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whip out a spiritual sword of ice and just start slapping motherfuckers, killing motherfuckers. And yeah, you know what to do, son.
You know, there's gonna be a rite of passage.
Yeah.
That's going to with 12. You know, they point that out in the Leonidas, you know, in 300. Yeah. They said they raised them up that they had to go to the wilderness at the time where they were born. They said, you come back, you're a Spartan. You don't come back, you don't come back. We only want the strongest, man.
That was like when there was like 8 or something. What did King Solomon say? He said he was witty as a child. Can I read this real quick? So like it, brother. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. I started 50. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride."
Many great miseries gonna be done to you Edomites, because you have walked in great pride, and you other nations, man. A lot of misery. That misery is this pestilence, this famine. Ultimately, what? The thermonuclear missiles, man. It's going to take your rulership down. So in the Revelation's 21st chapter. Okay, go ahead.
It says, "But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee."
So you study, show yourself approved, work out your own salvation, fear and trembling. Philippians 2. Okay, go ahead.
"For unto you is paradise open, and the tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared."
The tree of life, knowing good and evil, man. It says planted. So when we come into this tree, like the brother said earlier, all the things we did in the world, we were learning how to correct that and basically live on a straight and narrow path. And this path is narrow. You know, we're not trying to walk too far to the left to fall in the fire, and we're not trying to go too far to the right to fall in the water. Okay?
It says, "Plenteous is made ready, a city is builded."
Plenteous is made ready, man. The Lord said, "I go to my Father's house to prepare a place for you." Man, everything is going to be given to us, man. When Esau world come down, man, we going, hey, man, you step off the ship, that first breath of air. You know, man, it's like, woo.
Think about this. He's going to give us, it says he's going to mount up the wings as an eagle. I always think about this, man. Think about we're going to actually see the world in the way we're supposed to see it. We don't, some of us barely have 20/20 vision. I've needed glasses since I was a kid, man. Imagine, you know how they said eagles, they can see their prey like miles in the air, bro. Like heavily up there. You know, I don't know how far they can, but they see their prey. And they said the hawk. I remember I think it's a hawk or something, but it said it's the fastest. They said it dives down at such a speed, like it says it's like a bullet. They said it cocked their body up. A falcon. They said it's the fastest. I was watching nature shows. They said, bro, it's literally going at a target at Mach speed, bro. Just going at it, and then hit it and then grab it up. They said the thing don't even know it's coming. They said their eyes. Imagine how the Lord is gonna have us seeing, smelling, tasting.
Yeah.
Yup.
We probably gonna be able to look at like
we're
probably gonna be able to look at this tree. I don't know, I'm just saying we might be able to look at this tree, and then the Most High have all the elements on the side of what it's made of. We'll just know what it is.
Like we got the code, the source code.
Yeah, to just show up the shit, bro.
You remember that movie Lucy? Lucy?
Oh, yeah.
She went back to it. She started fast forwarding things.
Yeah.
Hey, it's called a peregrine falcon. It says a peregrine falcon is the fastest bird, and in fact, the fastest animal on earth. When it says when in a dive, as it executes its dive, the peregrine falcon soars at a great height and dives at speeds. It says it dives speedily at speeds of over 200 miles per hour. So imagine how fast we're going to be able to go in the air. And not just mount up. We're going to be able to move up there, man. At 200 miles per hour. He gave that to a falcon, man. What he gonna give to his sons, man?
That's like 200. That's like a little less than half of Mach speed. The Mach is like 600 miles an hour. I think somewhere in there.
You know the precision you have to have. If that falcon goes off one, you know when you going at a high rate of speed,
it's 1 degree.
you can't. It means so much. So the falcon is confidence too, man. We're gonna have confidence in our hunting and in our spiritual power, man. It's gonna be something to watch.
Mach speed is the speed of sound is 767 miles per hour.
He moving though.
Quarter of the speed,
Yeah.
That's fast.
Some fleshly going at that, bro, and being able to maintain it.
200.
Some people black. You say the certain G-forces, you black the fuck out, man.
Yeah, when they were doing testing in the salt flats for like Mach speed on the dry salt flats and shit, you know, they would reach those speeds, but they would come to such an abrupt stop that the blood would come out of their skin damn near, and they'd be all like bruised and shit. Where their eyes would be bloody and shit. So we need spiritual bodies to move at that speed, to grab something and then like stop, and then you're gonna need, because your body will almost self-destruct. So being in the chariots, moving with these things, oh man, you gotta have a spiritual body.
Wow.
Because you wouldn't be able to do it. You know, the Most High would have to have that spirit, something, or whatever you want to call it, around you, like a suit to protect you, you know?
He left certain miles with that same ability. 200 miles an hour, bro.
Yeah, they're built different.
Yeah, it's like
They're built different. Like that, even that the spirit is so heavy. When they had that movie Power come out, and they brought out about the damn popper shrimp or the pistol shrimp, right? But check this out though, bro, that's the spiritual. He says he gave the smallest creature one of the most spiritual powers, bro. It said it eviscerates its prey. Literally, it said hits it so fast you can see. The first thing I did when I heard it, I stopped the movie and I went and looked it up. And I said, and that's spiritual, because even my chick went and looked it up. I was like, I ain't never seen a fucking shrimp before. So think about that was a little tiny shrimp that he gave the ability to have a weapon like that. And they zoomed in on the crab, and you can see the water literally. It's a light. A light will go off, bro. It's so fucking. It's so hot. They said it's so hotter than the sun. The little shrimp produced the power that's hotter than the sun, man. Out of its body, bro. Man, it's gonna be some things coming. You in trouble, E. You in trouble, man. You in trouble, son. We're gonna be able to fly. We're gonna be able to go under things. You won't be able to destroy us. And we're gonna be dedicated to you, man. We're gonna be on you, man. We literally dedicated to you now. Why you think we out here enduring this cold, man? Out here enduring this concrete, because we waiting on you, man. It says what? Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. We waiting on you, bro, and we're patient because now we're waiting so much that we're taking your bullshit. We're not even fighting you no more, man. Do what you will, man. We ain't gonna take your mark. Do what you will with us, because we know there's gonna be a time where we're gonna be on top, man.
Hey, you know, you was talking about that speed. You ever notice when you watch Super Friends? When Flash come, he got a different suit than everybody. Flash, he show up, he got a bodysuit on with the little wings on.
Oh yeah.
Those wings, that's where he can turn and shit. You know?
I never know.
No, he got a whole. Everybody else, you see their face, their hands. Flash show with the gloves on. He covered all totally. Only thing he ain't covered is this part right here. Yeah.
And the spirit, like you said, it going in and out of time.
You know,
time travel.
You got to have a certain suit on.
Yeah. What was the, I can't remember, but one of the movies they showed, like, they had to make it, like, anti-friction. Because, you know, you see fat bitches with that chub rub, and you know, all those little balls and shit to their legs, and pretty soon they, you know, the fabric wears out, and it's fucking gone. And he tried to move so fast, and his clothes would start shredding because of the friction. So, yeah, that's why he had to get that suit, because he can't handle the speed, you know? Going back to that purpose.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Full circle.
Yeah, full circle, see? And that, brother, is reincarnation. That's in the scriptures.
In the scriptures.
It's scripture.
I was about it up to 52. It's a little more. 2 Ezra 8:52. It says, "For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteous is made ready, A city is builded, and rest is allowed, yea, perfect goodness and wisdom.
The city is built. What's that city? I got one right here. Revelation 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, and the first heaven and the first earth will pass away.
Yeah, this heaven and this earth is going to be done away with, man. Being Esau's rulership, like brothers are saying, when the kingdom of heaven is established, you know, like brothers were saying, we don't see the earth for what it is. You know, one thing I'll be thinking about is it's like we don't see shit in HD the way we're supposed to. Like these trees, everything's supposed to be a lot more vibrant. Imagine this place when the conquistadors came to the Americas, just how vibrant and energetic and lively everything looked. You know what I'm saying? Like now, hundreds of years later, because of chemtrails and air pollution and shit, like shit's dim. This earth is dim.
Hey, I remember 2000, I lived in Kentucky. I used to go down to this like lake, and man, I just go down there and sit down, and I would just like breathe in, take deep breaths, and I would just like, I don't know if it's called meditating, but when you out there in there, you could start seeing the energy coming off the trees. You could see like a light, like a green, yellow aura coming off the trees. And you could feel it. You could feel like the heat on you with the energy from the trees. But when you leave that area, it ain't there no more. I would always go by the trees and the water. Like you said, when they came over here, it had to be filled with that because they ain't had to start knocking shit down, you know, clearing it out.
It was a balance. It was gathering, it was letting the land rest. Yeah, that's true.
But now you come out here and sit down, you don't see it on the. You don't see it, the energy coming out the trees. You know?
It also says blood defileth the land.
Yeah.
When you kill, it says the bloody field. When you have blood on the land like that, it does something to it. You know.
It says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth will pass away, and there was no more sea. Verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven.
Yeah, the New Jerusalem is talking about the elect coming down out of the ships, out of the chariots, man. You know, so if New Jerusalem ain't gonna be no Edomites included in that, some Japhites and
some Tony Stark city coming down.
Yeah, you know, some damn actual heathens coming down out of the chariots. No, that's referring solely to Israelites, man.
That's why the Lord told the disciples, the kingdom is in you. He said the kingdom is in you, man. So, because you got to be a people before a place. There's always a person or a people before a place, man. You look at Washington is named after fucking George Washington. Yeah. Then you got Lewis. Yeah. Then you got Lewis and Clark, the pioneers, Lewis and Clark Trail. They got Lewis and Clark County out here. You know, who's the other one? Thurston County. It's all named after people. This part, that's Ezra Meeker. This is a Meeker, Piano Park, whatever, or Meeker Road or whatever. You see, there's always a person before a place. Exactly. And you know this is the oppressor because he calls lands after his own name. And they do it all over the world, man. Everywhere they go, they name lands after themselves.
It says, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
Hey, a bride adorned for her husband. Hey, you watch these movies, and that's like a woman's fantasy right there, outside of getting raped. Their number two, no, that's real shit. Their number two fantasy is their wedding day, man. The dress they gonna fucking wear and shit like that, and then her makeup and hair.
On her wedding night. Yeah, rip this shit out. Savage, just rip it out. Take the garter and just rip it. You don't even take your clothes out. You take it down. Yeah, man. That's all in the fantasy.
Yeah, so just like a bride is adorned for her husband. Hey, when we come out them ships, we gonna be decked out, man. You think brothers be draped up and dripped out with the jewelry, you know, with the beads and all that, man. Wait till Lord willing we come out them chariots, man. You know, hey, yeah. we gonna come out chariots. You know, with vision.
They have vision.